My name is Jen Marble. I want to tell you guys about our story today. I'm very nervous. I don't normally do this. I've never spoken on a microphone in my life, so just some grace would be fantastic. Thank you. So I wanted to start a little bit and just let you know that we have 4 kiddos. Logan is 10 years old, and I'm gonna probably cry at some point, but I'll do pretty good. Okay, so I'll just get in with it. I'm gonna end up reading this because I don't want to leave anything out, all right? So thank you, number 1, for giving me the opportunity to be able to share our story with you tonight. Logan is an amazing kid. The problem we have had is that he struggled in school. So he was completely different kid at home than he was at school. And so it was really hard for us. We felt like he was free to be himself at home. He was able to, have the quirky noises and his arms swinging around when he gets very, very nervous and excited. At school, he had to fit in a box, a normal box. He was told he was a troublemaker. When bullied, he pushed back. Being the biggest kid in the class was actually very hard. He's very tall for his little 10-year age. He would actually cry and be sent out to the hallway for timeouts. He didn't understand why the one who pushed first didn't get in trouble. Why was he isolated? I felt like I missed something. I felt like I was a bad mom. Why can't I teach him how to tie his shoes, do his own buttons, snaps, and zippers? He couldn't, and for that, he was picked on, made fun of, and bullied. He wasn't enough for special ed, and he didn't excel enough for extended studies. We felt stuck in the public school system, no friends, playdates, or birthday invites. So I advocated for my son. I found a training program to help him look people in the eye, stand calmly when he was nervous. We found out he was a high-functioning, autistic, little amazing boy, and a little bit of a superhero, though. Physically stronger than most, smarter than some, loved to learn and play sports. He's amazing at baseball. He's a pitcher. He plays just about every position on the field. And yes, I'm a very proud mom, obviously, but he has done an amazing job with sports, which you wouldn't think for an autistic kid that that's something that's easy, because it's not. He learned to snap buttons, zip, and tie his shoes. We wanted him to look normal, so he wasn't isolated by teachers and peers. We love who he is and wanted Logan to find a place where he fit in. We reached out to family and friends and customers and asked what private schools they recommended. They told us what they liked about their schools. But the neat thing about it was they recommended that we go try tours ourselves. They didn't say, go to this one school, go to that school. They recommended to find our own. When we toured Billings Christian School, we knew this was the place. When we walked through the halls, kids were waving and whispering Logan's name. Riding their bike desks, because kinetic learning is one of the things that is accepted there. It's okay that if you're different there. Our son was smiling and walking through the halls. That was it. We knew where he belonged, so much that we decided our 16-year-old daughter would also attend. Logan isn't normal. He's tender-hearted, a kind and generous kid who wants to help others, and I wanted a place for others to see his heart. We didn't know how we were going to be able to afford a private school for 2 kids. We were recommended to apply for an ACES scholarship, and we received one. My husband and I own and work at our restaurant in Billings and don't have the means to pay for 2 in a private school. But my husband's always said, the best way to make a small fortune in the restaurant industry is to start with a large one. Logan, can you come up here? As you see, I'm going to end up crying because I am a proud mom of this little kid. This is Logan. Say hi, buddy. Logan doesn't fit in a box and should get the best education that we can find. I believe no child should be left behind or isolated or looked down on because they learn differently. With your generous donations, Logan will get the opportunity to be himself in a school that fosters different learning, where they nurture curious minds and compassionate hearts, and where character counts. Those are important to my husband and I. That's important to our 4 kids. It's important to what we do with our restaurant and our family. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for helping this amazing 10-year-old get a chance to make friends, have play dates, and go to birthday parties. We are extremely grateful and hopeful that this will be what is best for our different, can't fit in a box because he's just too big kid. I believe that all kids should have the opportunity to build character and integrity and be who they are meant to be. I hope someday, very soon, that the public school system will see we have superheroes with superpowers running around on our playgrounds. We as adults just need to look for them. They're everywhere, just waiting to make a difference in the world if we give them a chance. Thank you from our family to yours for believing in opportunities for these amazing kids, and we can't wait to see him shine. Thank you.